Okay, I'm recording again on that. Alright, well that peaked audio immediately.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Thanks.
What if this whole podcast, I'm just silent, I'm just playing my Switch?
Well, it'd be on brand, so it's fine. Alright, we should be fine.
You're a dumbass.
Fantastic.
Alright, I'm gonna stop it and then I'll restart it.
I'll stop you.
Alright, everyone got their Audacity or whatever the fuck open?
Maybe.
Mine's up.
Okay.
Hold on. Alright. Damn, I can't
Good
do
boy,
shit while I'm doing
Tinsaru.
the podcast
Good boy.
last time because...
Hell.
God damn it.
I got a dog.
Whoa, what's the dog doing?
She's taking my spot for the podcast today. You'll probably say just as much intelligent stuff as I do.
She doesn't look so sure about this.
She's like, what are you doing?
Click.
I'm recording.
3,
Cool.
2, 1. I'm glad we were all off. Yes!
Well, to be fair, I did clap when I heard you say when you said clap. So
Okay.
I thought you were gonna say clap. I mean, you just clap.
Alright, look, we'll do it one more time.
3, 2, 1, and when we say clap, we'll.
Alright, I'm gonna stop this recording.
Oh, you fucking
Keep going.
Alright.
Yeah, bro,
3,
Eddie.
2, 1, clap.
Alright.
Good enough. Fuck it.
That's good enough.
Alright.
Oh, that peaked audio like a motherfucker.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, great.
Alright.
Alright. Yeah, it's a podcast.
I mean, we don't have an intro, so whenever we are going, we are going.
It is whatever y'all want to do. How do you want to start it?
Start
Hey,
what?
Tyler, you're a bitch.
Well, that's kind of
Dun, 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 dun.
fucked up.
Logo on screen. Good Squad. Podcast episode 2. How many months did it take us? Way too many. Let's go.
It's been 2 months.
On screen.
It's
I'm gonna
been-
put all that on screen.
Like on top of me, just boom, boom, bang.
It has been 2
Oh,
months.
look, it's the Goon Squad logo.
Boom, bang, pow, bam.
Great.
All right, hell yeah. Hello, we're here.
Hi.
I guess we should introduce ourselves.
No way, it's episode 2. They should watch episode 1.
This is already going great.
I mostly just wanted to do it so I could do our cool little name fucking things again. Where
All right,
set
that's
them on
fair.
the screen.
All right,
Well-
over there is Bojack, over there is Tenchi, over there is Tyler, and right here is me.
Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna go.
Just popping up everywhere. Bojack, Skylar, Tinchy, Tyler. Bojack, Skylar, Tinchy, Tyler.
We gotta do the Yakuza fucking things where we'll look at the camera, it'll go black and white, and then just in red text name, and then video resumes, and then black and white red text name, then resume.
All right, guys, welcome to episode 2.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tyler, why is it so dark over there, dude?
You said
Turn a
what?
light on, you bitch.
Turn a light on, bastard.
What? What more light do you need?
Something about you just it's real dark over there. Get you a little lamp or something. Like, look at me and look at Tinchy.
There is a fucking ring light in my face.
Well, it's not pointed correctly.
Yeah, well, that must be some shindy ring, because that shit don't work.
Yeah, let him know. Okay,
What?
see, that's better.
Look,
Maybe
hold
you were
on.
just sitting too far back.
Hold
See,
on,
now I can
watch.
see.
Look, I'll turn it off. This is what the fuck it usually looks like.
This is
That's
better.
what I was looking at.
It's better.
Whatever. What the fuck ever.
Oh, shit. Alright, fuck.
Great.
I guess I'm not the British Bulldog this time.
No, you're not the bulldog. It is Skylar. Non-bulldog.
So,
Yeah. I'm using my streaming laptop.
Yeah.
What the fuck do we want to talk about? Since I don't want to start this bullshit.
I guess we could talk about we had a show.
Oh, we should probably get that out of the way. Yeah.
Yeah, we did. The Vaganza. We hosted it with
was I there?
Shut the hell up. Anyway, yeah, so we had the Vaganza. It was on October.
Damn! Wow!
Fuck! I had it already.
It was a monumental thing for us to be like, oh shit, we are in cahoots on running a wrestling show.
Ah, my brain!
Remember the date?
Do you remember the date?
What? Yeah, wow, Tyler, I can't believe you got it wrong, but what we're doing is absolutely getting it right, and it was the 5th.
It was the 5th. That's what I thought. I didn't want to...
Yeah. So yeah, I do remember the date, Tyler, you fucking idiot who got it wrong.
Yeah, whatever. Fuck you.
I'm gonna cut out everything in between this, including what I'm saying right now. Yeah, Tyler, you fucking idiot. It was the 5th.
I'm gonna leave in Tyler fucking up, but I'm gonna skip to Skylar being right.
Whatever. I'm gonna restart it.
Skyjack.
All right. So yeah, we should talk about the fucking... We had a wrestling show.
Are
Yeah,
you doing
well,
this
you already said that, bro. Anyway, so yeah, we
So
did
fuck
it.
you.
Two.
This is take 2, bitch.
No,
Are we gonna clap again?
Alright, this is episode 2!
How was our first episode?
More like...
More put together than this one right now.
Oh fuck!
You're supposed to get better.
No!
We have gotten worse.
That's not a lie! Fuck.
Alright, so October 5th, us and Superjaw came together to help present an event.
It was Tyler's birthday show. Tyler from Superjaw, not me. As many people so eloquently fucking thought it was my birthday. No.
Your name's not Tyler.
You know what? Fuck you, man.
If it was your birthday, we'd put your full legal name, you idiot.
Yeah, whatever. But yeah, so
Anyway.
it was Superjaw Tyler's birthday, and fucking, or as Tyler number 1, as Bo likes to call him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he was Tyler first, and it's his real name.
but I think we should save the whole like breakdown of that for the back end because I feel like that's gonna take a while.
Okay.
So let's what in regards to the Vaganza, we have news regarding the Vaganza.
Ooh.
Tyler, I'm gonna take that.
Shit, this is news to me. I don't even know what this is. That's crazy.
It's not news, but I think we should just get it
Yeah,
on
so
video.
we are going to be hosting the Vaganza 2 Acoustic Boogaloo.
Oh!
Yes, sir. That will be on December 15th in Winston-Salem.
Same building as before?
Yes, at the AML Training Center.
Yeah.
If you are interested in being a sponsor for this event, sponsorships are open. We have a bunch
What's
of
money?
nice. Well,
They got their point.
anyway,
We know what a sponsor is. Give us money.
so we have a few
logo on
sponsors that have agreed to be a part of it, which is pretty fucking cool. I don't want to shout them out now because they're still working
Just
out.
in case.
Well, can you cut that? Oh man.
I am live in person right now considering how I am going to edit what he just said. because look here, I don't want to cut it because it was funny as fuck. But like I you listen. Someone's gonna not take it as a joke.
All right. Anyway, so December 15th, we have a wrestling show called the Vaganza 2 Acoustic Boogaloo. If you are interested in being a sponsor, please feel free to DM us at goonsquadpw on Twitter or at our email goonsquadbookings@gmail.com. Or
Whoa.
Goon Squads. Is it Goon Squads Booking?
Man,
I think it's Goon
Goon
Squads.
Squads.
It's Goon Squads booking, not Goon Squad bookings. Goon Squads booking.
it's Goons. It's Goon Squads booking
Yeah, okay.
at gmail.com. Do you want me to say the password too, or?
No.
Absolutely. Yeah, so Goon Squads booking at gmail.com. You can email us there, or you can email superjawpro@gmail.com as well if you want to email there.
Because Super and Goon.
Yep, together. Super Goon.
Super Jaw, Goon Squad, oh, Vaganza too.
And I don't know when this. I don't know when the. Yeah, there's the
You
logo.
do motion graphics now, you bastard.
They
So
come
I
together.
don't know.
Fusion game.
I don't know when this is gonna drop. So there might be match announcements already out.
Whoa, we got questions.
Before
That's a hell of a segue. All right.
I'm going to leave that in. That's a great segue. We do have questions. We do have questions. As you guys know, we have a Discord. If you want to drop questions for the Q&A, you can drop them there. But before we get to the Q&A, I got a segment that I want to see how this goes. Probably going to be a train wreck.
Okay.
But
Get ready to cut it.
there's a lot of negativity and bullshit in the world right now, and I feel like we could do our part in spreading some positivity. For the next few minutes, we're going to take a sec and we're going to choose a person or a thing or some other metaphysical form of existence, and we are going to just give a shout out to somebody that we think is just pretty cool and deserves to be talked about a little bit more. Skylar already just looks like he doesn't want to be a part of this, so we're gonna start with him.
What? No, you can't be doing this.
Hey, you gotta answer it first. Be on the spot. Think of a person, place, thing that you want to shout out.
We will come back to Skylar. Tyler, who do you want to shout out?
I want to shout out to, he's kind of like an honorary goon. Show off Steve OG. He's
okay.
Yeah, he's a.
I've never met this person, so I don't know how they're honorary.
None of
goons.
us have physically met him. He lives in Australia.
Well, I've also never talked to this guy. How are you gonna be an honorary goon if you don't know the whole squad? That's kind of fucked up, if you ask me.
Scott, you're the only one that doesn't know who that is.
Yeah, the only one.
Oh, so I'm not part of the goon squad, is what I'm hearing.
You are. That's not how that works.
Bye, Bo.
Well, all right. It's already gone down into chaos.
All right, yeah. I'll see.
Great, guys. Tenchi's back. Hey, Tenchi, how you going?
Oh, we're late. Oh, no, we're late. Okay.
Oh. All right. Well, Steve OG, shouts out. He just became an editor for Vibe and has been editing for a few channels, so I know he's been like working really hard on
Tyler,
that.
you're bald.
What the
Hey,
fuck?
Tyler.
What the hell?
Fucking bald.
What the hell is it? This is supposed to be the positivity hour!
Very, very bald.
This is not positive!
The hair is attached to your hat.
Bald.
This is
Bald.
bullshit!
My eyes.
This podcast is a fucking disaster. God damn it. Anyway, yeah, shout out Steve OG. Whatever. I tried.
Oh, okay. There you go.
At the same time.
That looks like it was a planned bit. God damn it now.
But no, on the real. Shout out Steve OG. On the real.
All right, Tinchi.
Shout out to Maddie.
Yes.
Driving out all the way to the Goon Squad show.
Yes. Shout out
Yes.
Maddie.
And she made, I believe, a Goon Squad out of context.
She did. She did make the Goon Squad out of context.
She is the one running that account. Yes.
So, very appreciative of that. Like, it is crazy as fuck. That was one of our joke goals of the Goon Squad, was we wanted an out of context Twitter page.
If you think about it, 2 of our joke goals were out of context and, oh yeah, it'd be cool to run a show one day.
Right!
We're on show 2 and we have an out of context page, and we only have one podcast out.
It's literally a clip of, I think you said that on the first podcast. It's like, it'd be cool to like maybe possibly run a show someday. Probably.
When someone asked that question, I was like, oh, that's no way it's called close.
Yeah, and then, like, literally, like, not even a month after we did it, hey, you want to help run a wrestling show?
Obviously, it's not just like, oh, we are running a show. It's us and Superjaw coming together to collaborate and, like, other people.
I will say majority of it is
Listen.
Superjaw.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Joe and Tyler are fucking incredible, and they deserve all the love, because this is their baby as well. They are putting a lot of effort into it
We're
as well.
just helping provide input to help shape their vision and make it a reality.
Yes.
Which I am surprised anyone would let us in any position of power, even if it's a little bit of it.
Yes. It's God.
That is a real. I back that statement up.
Like,
fully.
y'all, you have no idea how much of a mindfuck it is that, like, we are helping run a wrestling show.
Dude,
Because we are a bunch of fucking idiots.
And Tenchi left.
that again? No, yeah, it's one of those things where I'm just kind of like, I've told some of the people back up here that I'm like involved in this kind of thing, and one of my coaches was just like, "So you're telling me you're already like doing shows and shit?" I'm like, "Oh yeah, we already ran one. We're going for like show 2 now." And he just goes, "Listen, I'm proud of it, but like, was not expecting someone to only being like 3 years in going, I know what I'm gonna go do now."
Right, because, like, none of us, I assure you, like, hell, 3 months ago, none of us was like, we're gonna run a wrestling show.
I didn't know until the show was getting announced, and then it was like the show got announced, and then it was like, oh yeah, they want us like involved in like helping and everything. I'm like, oh, and then I hear, oh yeah, and on the down low, it's Tyler's birthday, but it's also like a test to see if you could run more shows in the future. As soon as I saw that, I was like, oh,
Right, and it was like, it's like, what the fuck? If this like works, and it like
And then
it did.
Yeah.
Like, it didn't turn into a complete disaster.
Which
We had one fan show up. That is one more than I thought. Shout out Maddie.
I do like this part of the conversation, but we're shouting out Maddie now. We're gonna get into the more details of running the show.
Right.
Later.
Right.
Yeah. Thank you, Skylar. But no, all right, so for my shout out, I'm gonna shout out our boy Alex Xavier, because that dude is a fucking freak in nature. I recently was in a scramble with him at Pro Wrestling Turbo in South Carolina, and we had a very fun exchange, and I cannot wait to have a one-on-one match with him.
Mm-hmm.
But just all throughout the match, this dude was just doing the craziest fucking shit. And there's a highlight that is already up now, and hopefully by the time this comes out, the full match will be up. If not, the full match will be out soon.
Off the top rope! Neckbreaker! Big European uppercut. He's trying, but not a lot of power behind those strikes. Oh, but there is there. Jack hits the rope. Aiden right behind him. Good. What a knee strike! Holy shit! like a heat-seeking missile. Charges in again. Pop up. Ah!
But yeah, that scramble was fun as fuck. Alex Xavier is a freak of nature, and he's like a really good dude. He's got a good head on his shoulders, and he's gonna do whatever he sets his to in wrestling. And I'm really proud to see how far he's come.
We should book him on a show. Is what I'm
We
saying.
should.
We should.
We should do that.
Write that down. Write that down. Write that down. Tenchi, write it down. All right.
I got it.
Awesome. Thanks for committing to the bit.
Thank you, Tenchi.
Thank you for committing to the bit.
This man couldn't even pull out his phone and like put it in his note app or anything.
Couldn't even pretend to write like his bottom half isn't showing.
Man couldn't go. Okay.
Couldn't even pretend.
Thank you.
It's fine. It's fine. Fine. I got it. I got it.
Thank you. Thank you. Look, Bo really committing.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Got it.
All
I
right.
got it.
All right. Thank you, Bojack.
That's how we cook over here. We just think of a bit and go, yeah, let's do that.
That's only partially a joke. Anyways. Skylar, do you have a real shout out now? Or are you just...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I guess it's a shout out of like two people, but for very similar reasons. Shout out to one of my friends up in the Jersey area, GKM. He's been getting all over the place ever since coming back from and completely tearing his knee apart. That shit was awesome. But he came back and he's on fucking AEW and shit. He's doing a whole bunch of crazy shit, which is real cool to see. And and then also shout out to the boy Wavy Will for coming back to wrestling. For coming back into wrestling after being gone for way too long. Because, like, to give context, that last DPW show that he was on was, like, the last time he wrestled before he came back. Like, recently. So it was, like, a decent, like, span of stuff where it just wasn't there. So, shout out to him coming back and shout out to him getting back to work, doing stuff.
Hard work.
We should book him. We should book him too.
We should book both of those guys. Yeah, we should write down both of those guys.
Bo, write that down.
Hey, Bo, do me one down.
I got you. Hold on. Yeah.
One more thing I want to say about the GKM stuff that I think is very funny. Something that happened very similar to another good friend of ours, Jay Malachi on AEW, otherwise known as Jay Malachi.
Jay Malachi.
And his opponent, already in the ring, Jay Malachi.
Malachi.
On Dark, GKM wrestled, and on one episode they had it written GKM, which is like, yep, that's his name.
Right.
The second time he was on, he was GMK.
Nailed
on the
it.
graphic.
Now he's gonna.
Love to see
Now
it.
he's gonna be MGK.
Oh yeah.
Alright, I guess we should that went better than I expected. I guess now we should get to the questions, which I have over on my second screen.
Oh!
Oh my god, he's hacking.
You have two? Your mom let you have two screens?
I could have one peanut butter square. Just gotta wait for them to cool down.
Your mom said to say I could have just one peanut butter square, but not till after they cool down.
Marry me, Rebecca.
Marry me, Rebecca. No.
I love you. Marry me, Rebecca. No. Rebecca!
This first question is from Wicked One Snazzy, or also possibly Wicked Bronco. There's some debate about that.
One of them.
What was a game that was...
God damn it.
I'm actively debating.
This is a disaster.
What was What was a game that was underrated and in chance?
Triple H.
It's a very underrated game. Goodbye, Bojack. And he's gone again. Fuck. Tenchi, do you have an answer?
Hey, Bo, you're back. Welcome.
Hey, Bo, do you want to start it out, or do you want Tenchi to start it out?
Let's have Tenchi start it out.
What was the most underrated game?
Yeah, it's what's an underrated game that never got a second chance?
Sleeping Dogs.
Ooh, that's a fucking great answer. That is a great fucking answer.
Solid.
Because it was supposed to be like a whole revamp. Have you? Hopefully, has anyone played like the True Crime series?
Yeah, True Crime Streets in New York. Yeah.
Yeah, with New York and Streets of LA and stuff like that. It was supposed to be like a remastered or revamped type of game, but it was just like treated as any other game would come out in the early 2000s or something like that. And then just like the story was very good, but then it was just instantly forgotten. So
The story and gameplay of that game fucking
yeah. And it
you
deserves
can sing karaoke in that game. That's how you know it's a good
exactly
game.
like
Yeah.
I never finished it, but like what I did play of it, I loved it, and I was like, yo, this game fucking rule.
You should absolutely finish it because I don't know how far you've gotten, but definitely towards the end, shit starts going crazy.
I was in the very beginning, so I might play it on stream or something.
You're on the very beginning. Oh, you
Yeah.
have. Oh, there's some shit that happens in that game.
I haven't played it, so I'll check into it.
I'd probably be fine just restarting and doing it on stream. So that's probably what I'll do.
I haven't played it. I'm definitely gonna check it out now though.
Oh, that game is crazy.
it's really good.
Tyler, whichever one.
Say,
So-
you
so
say
I-
you know this is the kind of question.
Same.
Canadian variant.
Can't say shit anymore. You can't say shit anymore.
No. Tyler, what's your answer for this
I'm
question?
gonna kind of change it up just a little, and it's gonna be like a game I think deserves a remake.
Mm-hmm.
And it's Ty the Tasmanian Tiger from when I was a kid. Like that whole series, I feel like just deserves to get remade. I never hear anyone mention it or bring it up.
I think there was like 3 of them, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
I had the third.
Yeah,
I had the third one.
they were very fun as like a kid.
It's one of those like early to mid 2000s franchises that like
It was
had fans and then just like disappeared.
It was
Right.
one of the. It was during the mascot platformer boom.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
Sly Cooper and
Where everyone wanted a Spyro or Crash Bandicoot, and the only 2 that remained and survived was Spyro and Crash Bandicoot.
It was like, all right, we got Sonic, we got Mario, we need mascots, and then Crash and fucking Spyro were the only 2 that survived.
yeah. But yeah, Ty the Tasmanian Tiger.
Like, unless you want to count like Ratchet and Clank, but like I don't
But
count
they
that
barely
as
survived either because they only just came back.
right.
Just came back.
Yeah.
The only ones that
And the
I think the
only
only
the
game
two duos are dead is Jack and Dexter, which
yeah.
Naughty Dog was gonna make a 4th one. They was like, nah, fuck it, let's make Last of Us 4.
Well, to be fair, I mean, I don't care.
Not Last of Us 4, but Last of Us.
Right.
No, with the whole like the Spyro and it's like Spyro and Crash, and it's crazy because the only reason why Ratchet and Clank came back was because Spyro and Crash came out with the new games that went over really well, and they went, oh, we can make this game now, which is crazy that it's still just based on if they do well, then it's like, okay, we can start doing this other stuff again.
All right, Bo,
All right,
what
well-
was your answer?
All right, Bo, you ready
from
to go back and forth for 15 hours?
Man. And I feel like a lot of people are going to see this coming. It's not going to be a surprise to anybody. Where the fuck is Okami 2? But no, that is a real answer, but that's not what I'm going to go. I'm also going to slightly alter the question, because I feel like the game that I'm going to talk about definitely isn't underrated, but it never got like a sequel, and it would have been very easy to do. Was Shadow of the Colossus.
Okay.
That game is like so like masterfully done and created, and like it was. I played it earlier last year, and I had like just the funnest time just fucking breezing through it. And then like, and then even like when you like read about like the development and stuff, it's like, oh, at first they wanted like 40 something, and then they cut it down to 30, and then they cut it down to like 16 or however many are like actually in the game now.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, so you're saying that you had like another half of these fucking things that just didn't get used, and you guys just didn't make a fucking sequel?
Right.
So that's my answer is Shadow of the Colossus.
Damn, like this is tough because there's a lot that I have in mind.
Right.
Because I feel like me and Bo go on the conversation of, man, games kind of suck nowadays, don't they? Conversations.
Dude, it's
Way
such
too
a
much.
god.
Like, I'll just like bring them off. Like Shinobi should have got a sequel. Shinobi for the PS2, they should have had a sequel. That game was crazy. Fucking.
But they didn't want that game to beat Ninja Gaiden though.
Fuck you. That game was better than Ninja Gaiden. I don't give a shit. 1000%.
It's not better than the first two Ninja Gaiden. Third Ninja Gaiden was ass. I can say that. But
No, it absolutely was better than the first two.
No way.
Fucking. I get people might not necessarily want to count this, but when Twisted Metal got to Twisted Metal Black, it was the best Twisted Metal game. I do not care. Twisted Metal Black was the best Twisted Metal game because they stopped doing the weirdest shit, like try to be super colorful and stuff with it, and they went, oh, what if this game was actually fucked up? And then it was a very good game. And then what we got later was that new Twisted Metal on PS3 that wasn't a Twisted Metal game at all. It kind of sucked. The Guitar Hero series should be back. I don't care. Like, what the fuck?
Golly.
Yeah, I agree. I feel like now would be a good time.
I think there's overall like rhythm games just like need to make a comeback.
Yeah, Guitar Hero should come back. Fucking damn. Xenosaga should come back. Where'd they go? Fucking. What about The Bouncer? Where's The Bouncer 2? The game ended on a fucking cliffhanger. What the fuck do you want me to do about that?
They said that's the end of it.
EOE? EOE? Oh, by the way, EOE is a game made back in the day by Eidos. Also ended on a cliffhanger, and now the copyright is up for buying, and it's like $200.
Skylar, make the game.
Write that down. Write that down.
Goon Squad video game.
Already on it. Already on it.
I think, and then for the joke, they should really bring back Sonic the Hedgehog. Where's he at? Anyway,
his new game just dropped. Or it's about to drop.
Probably sucks. I don't think there's ever been a good Sonic game. I joke around it by a lot, but those games aren't very good.
I did like Sonic.
I will say
I'm cautiously optimistic for Sonic Frontiers. Cautiously optimistic.
I saw
like every Sonic
it was
fan.
pretty badass. Not gonna lie.
So like every Sonic fan, where you're cautiously optimistic, and then you play the game, and then you're like, "Oh man, this sucks."
My heart.
Honestly, but just a heart attack.
Why'd you have to get so real first?
Bro, listen, I don't want to hold this up, but listen, I've had conversations with diehard Sonic fans, and I swear talking to them is one of the most saddest things in the world, because they're like, every game they're like, oh, I'm just hoping this one's good. And I'm just like, when's the last time you thought a game was good? And they're like, oh, like Adventure? And I'm like, how long ago was that? And how many games have been released since then?
Adventure came out in like the 2000s,
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. And how many games have come out between then? There's like Colors, fucking all this other shit.
Colors was good.
Oh, fine. Boom. There was like Sonic Boom. There was like Sonic 06. There was like Sonic 06. There was like fucking Unleashed. That stupid like let's turn them into work. No, I can't.
People have like looking back. They're like, all right, Unleashed wasn't that bad. It's like the day parts were good, and then like the night parts were like. They were trying to just chase the like the hack and slash like combat of like God and like Devil May Cry.
And they're on the Wii, so you were just going like.
PlayStation and Jump too.
Can't wait for the out of context on that one.
Oh God.
No,
But but the Adventures Unleashed at the time was cringy as fuck because of the werehog stuff. But
oh
like,
yeah, because they were like, what if Sonic was also a werewolf? Ooh.
exactly, yeah. And it's like the night sections weren't like trash, but like they could have been refined more. But the day parts were fun. But like it's half the game. So.
But yeah, but again, I'm just gonna say, like, talking to them, I'm just always like, I'm like, oh man, you guys, this is really sad because like every time it's like, oh yeah, they've been like the game's just sucking ass lately. They're just like, I'm like, but this next one though, I know that's like I've had so many friends like when Forces were getting released. Oh, they were gonna be create our own character. It's gonna
I knew Forces were gonna be ass. I knew Forces was gonna
create our own character. It's gonna be sick. I'm like, okay, man. Hope it's good for you. A few days later, man, this shit fucking sucks, bro.
I played it. It's ass. It's really
Dude, the worst part is, like, yes, the gameplay sucks, right? Which, fine. It's a Sonic game. I'm expecting that. But the one part that was captivating their entire fan base, because we know how much Sonic fans love making OCs.
Oh my God!
If they could have just gotten the character creation part right, it probably would have done so much better for them. But yet we were given like 5 options. You had to be this weird skinny mess no matter what you picked. The faces looked like garbage.
If they would have like really fleshed out the character creation, all the diehard Sonic fans would be like, oh, we get to bring our OC live.
But I was like
champion it regardless of if the game was trash.
Because here's the best part. Here, let me go into thinking how they would think 1000%. They would make their OC in the game, right? And then all they would really want from that game is that they would take their OC in the cutscenes and rip it from the game and like make AMVs out of it.
Cause every time we touch, I get this feeling, and every time we kiss, I swear I could fly. Can't you feel?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's all they would really need.
Every fucking character you make in that game is an abomination.
just to move on, because like Skylar said, me and him will stay on this topic for the next 30 minutes. Question number 2 from Melee Hellbot. Who does the methodical pace benefit?
Fuck off. Fuck off.
Well, when the dominant superstar slows the slows the pace down, it gives the guy on the ground a chance to catch his breath, and but the real answer is the one who's putting their educated feet to good use.
Oh my God! Wow, I'm learning. I honestly thought you were gonna say Triple H, and that is the main reason I put this question in here. I thought you were gonna say Triple H.
Hey Tyler, we found the answer. It's the one who has the educated feet that is putting their educated feet to good use.
For real though. Who has the best fashion sense outside of the ring? This is from Ratio Bandit.
Okay.
Who wants to take this one first?
Yeah, I'll take it first.
Tight. Cool.
So, Jack Evans.
Mm.
Because we just worked a show with Jack Evans, and that was the most dapper looking motherfucker at a show.
Bro, he showed up. He was looking fly as fuck. He wrestled. He looked fly as fuck again, and he got the fuck out of there because he had to get on a plane.
he came in an all red suit.
That rule.
Like,
brother was swayed it out, bro.
Yeah, dude looked good.
Tenchi, you want to take this one?
Who was the best fit outside of the ring?
Yeah, like fashion.
Yeah, who's a real snazzy dress?
Tripping?
What you got?
Who's got that drip?
Yo-yo.
Okay.
It's like, when he's like done with his match, he just like changed into like one of those jersey jackets, or like one of those jersey jackets, but has like the not a $sign S, but it's like when you make those S with 3 lines or 6 lines.
Like you did in middle school. Yeah.
The middle school ass. The middle school ass.
That's something he has, and then he will like have like
the Letterman jacket.
Yeah, and
The
then
varsity jacket. Yeah.
Yep. and then he would like have like just casual jeans, but then like these flashy ass shoes, like in different type of colors. So
I have a second answer too. I just thought of it.
I have one after.
I'll wait. I'll wait for y'all to answer, and if y'all don't say him, then I'll say him.
Mm-hmm.
Right,
Were you done?
no, I'm done. That's it.
Okay. I'm gonna say one that's closer to home is Tenchi's older brother, our boy Malcolm.
Man, Malcolm? Yeah.
Bro, like, so Malcolm's like style of dress. Malcolm doesn't fancy. Like, Mans has like the color schemes down.
Mm-hmm.
Bro knows how to look right. Bro knows how to dress, and like it goes pretty. I've never like seen Malcolm like if we were like actually going out somewhere to like hang out and like not like training whatever. I've never seen Malcolm look like bummy in any sense of the word. Like he always looks fly as fuck.
Right.
Skylar.
I think we're missing an obvious one.
I think I know. I think I left it for you because I had an idea who you were gonna say.
You're telling me no one said fucking Will?
No, I know. That's why we left it for you.
We assume that's who you were gonna say.
Yes.
like it's funny because it's like, we're talking about out of the ring. Yeah, bro. He wrestles in the shit he wears.
You're right.
And like, that's a fucking shoot. Like,
right.
So this is how I knew I was.
Oh, are you talking about when you saw him at the first DPW show he was at?
Yeah. So this is the only one I remember because there was a lot happening in the first one. But this was you already know.
Mm-hmm.
It was so Will's just walking around and shit, and like I'm like, man, this guy looks cool as fuck. And then they're like, okay, he's gonna be in the battle royal. This guy's gonna be in the battle royal. Blah 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 blah. And I was like, all right, cool.
Promo guys, so get in your gear.
Yeah. So then, like, I see him taking promo pictures and his stuff, and I was like, okay, he just wants like some nice looking promo pictures. That's cool. And like we're getting closer to like the show being about to start, and I see him again. I'm like, are you wrestling in that? And he's like, yeah. And I was like, you are like the coolest motherfucker.
Right.
My favorite was because Tenchi was here for this because I know you were busy because you had the whole thing with Everett you had to do whatever. So Tenchi was in the battle royal, so he was like with me and all the other battle royal guys waiting, and they were all sitting there. It's like, oh yeah, everyone who's in the battle royal is here for the promo. We just gotta wait for Will, and then the curtain opens up, and Will's in his ring gear and not the gear he was wearing, not the stuff he was wearing before, and everyone was like, wait. It was instantly everyone turned around and went from everyone talking to everyone going, God. like I remember BK when BK saw him. BK was like, "Oh, wait a minute."
It was very fly.
My honorable mention was Jet Jagori. All right, great. All right, leave it at that. All right, cool.
Yeah.
His
Why did that make you leave?
Dumbass.
Before he comes back,
Go ahead.
his outfit gets shit.
He still has headphones on, so he can still hear you.
Yeah. Go ahead, Tenchi.
His outfit, his gear or outfit gives me like Jin vibes from Tekken.
No, it doesn't.
No, I'm not. I said it, to me, it does because
Man wears jeans.
Let me finish. I said the last time we saw him in Naptown, he had the flames or type of blue colors on his left jean pants, and then.
Why are you so bad? What is Bo has shoot heat with Jet Jagori? What is happening?
This man
heard the name Jet Jagori,
and it just
he heard the name Jet Jagori and got instantly heated. It was like, I'm done.
Basically, Bo was just sitting there, Jet Jagori.
So now, hold on. Now I got a question. Hey, Bo, what's your problem with Jet Jagori? So, Bo, what's your problem with judging?
Moving on.
God damn. All right.
We're just moving on.
Hey, Bo, what's the next question?
Sweet. All right, tight. This one is mostly a Skyler geared question, but I think Tenchi and Tyler may also be able to answer this one too. I can't really answer this one just because I'm not cultured. This was from Nitro, aka the Daddy Magic Enjoyer. What was the best pro skater game?
Oh, Tony Hawk style?
I can't answer that.
I'll let Tyler go first because Skylar has a lot to say about this. So
I really didn't play much of the pro skaters. I played Tony Hawk's Underground. That's what I played.
That's fine. We'll just one.
So Tony Hawk's Underground 2 is the main one. That was like the one I played. That was my favorite. So pro
If you're talking
skater.
about Tony Hawk Underground, if you're talking about Tony Hawk Underground 1, huh?
Right.
What's that?
Tony Hawk's Underground 2 was my favorite.
No way, that one sucked.
Well, I liked it. Whatever.
That was a Jackass game with skating in it sometimes.
Well, that's what I would.
From what I've seen from the game.
It is accurate. I never said it was wrong.
Gee, did you ever play any of the pro skater games?
My favorite one was the second one. I didn't like the I didn't like as Skylar said, the second one of Underground 2. That one was shit. But Pro Skater 2 to me was because me and Malcolm had that, and Malcolm would fucking cheat, not tell me the damn buttons, but it was just fun that where you can like
Learn yourself, loser.
You shut the fuck up.
That sounds like a skill issue. L ratio.
Anyway,
that's one for the out of context. Not one to the buttons. Learn yourself, loser. Shut the fuck up.
no, I think that was fun because like there was at the time when it came out, when it first came out on the PS2, like you can do much more. Because I was expecting that game to be an open world for PS2, but it was really cool how it was just strictly arcade. So like you have like get the letters and then just build up score points and just do everything in that game. So it was also the music and like the sound effects. That was my favorite thing about the game.
I don't want to burst your bubble, but 1, 2, and 3 all were exactly the same like that.
Well, that's why I said Pro Skater 2 was my first one. So.
No, but
I never really like got into the fucking like any of the Tony Hawk's games. I probably should have because they all look dope as fuck.
You should.
I just never got into them. But like a lot of my friends played them, and like I'd always have fun like watching my friends play them when I was like at their house or whatever, or like just sort of just button mashing and like playing like whatever multiplayer stuff there would be, and like kind of just figuring it out. But like I never like actually owned any of them, so I never really like got to like put time in and actually figure out how those games work.
Yeah. So what I gathered is that Tyler was wrong, because me and Tenchi said the game sucked. So that is 2 versus 1. You lose. Second of all,
He's used to it.
I mean, I played it, but it was ass though.
Thank you. It just ruined the entire mechanics that one already had, and just added unnecessary shit. I don't want to fucking skate as Jesse James from Orange County Choppers. You could suck my dick.
That part sucked. I hated the Jesse James character.
Yeah, and then there was also fucking all the other stupid bad vehicle characters in that game. Like the dude in the tricycle. Like, no thanks. I'm good. Anyway, as you can see, I'm a big skateboard guy. But yeah, so yeah, crazy. But yeah, honestly, like Tony Hawk, not Underground. Tony Hawk 4 was very good. And then probably is still my favorite one so far. Just cause like it was the first game to go away from 1, 2, and 3 is like you have 2 minutes, do all this shit, get out. 4 was the first time they did the go to someone, get a goal, do the goal, continue, all that shit. So that was the first time they did that, and it was very good. I mean, Underground was good too, but the problem is what puts 4 above Underground for me is 4 didn't have the story, which, yes, I did enjoy the story, but it having a linear story in a way takes away from replaying it. Because any game with a linear story is gonna be a bit harder to replay because you're just watching things happen. And you go, well, this is just gonna happen to this, and then blah 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 blah. So it's like, but like 4, it's like, okay, yeah, you know the guy over here is gonna give you a mission to get a high score, but like it's not like you have to do the exact same thing over and over. You don't have to do the same thing every time you play it, so you can. And that was still the game where you could do the main mode as any of the roster skaters or a create a skater, while Underground you just had to play as the skater you created and stuff, and it's a whole thing. But yeah, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 4, best one, objectively, actually. So that's the answer.
I have the confidence on that. Yeah. This one is from Hammer. What the dog doing?
Sleeping?
Mine's laying down staring at me.
Dogs. Who's got a dog readily available?
Right here. Hey, she's already here.
Hey, come here. Yeah, hold on.
I can't get my dog. My dog is in bed in a different.
She literally
I'm not
heard
gonna go
what's
get
the
my
dog doing, and she immediately jumped out of her bed and ran over.
Swiggity swoot, it's spoon. She made an appearance in a Goon.
She did. She was in a Goon.
Aww, look at that Bubby. This is just the Goon Squad dog hour. So.
She was just sleeping on my bed too, but as soon as I said her name, she was like, "Oh, okay."
She said, "What's good? What's really good?"
I turned around. She was already like had her head popped up and was staring at me, ready to go. She was ready to go.
What's really good?
Yo, what's going on? Huh?
Want to look at the camera, Bookie? Okay, or not. This is the content that people really came to see.
This is actually what people wanted.
Yeah. Ain't it right, Spooty? She just turned her head and stared at me. She didn't lick or nothing. I was like, ain't that right?
Hi.
She heard hi and she started lifting her paws up. There we go.
So this is the actual content people wanted.
Yeah.
This is the real Goon Squad. Goon Squad Pets Edition.
It's the Goon Dogs, you know what I'm saying?
The Goon Dogs! Yes!
Yeah. Ain't that right, Spooty?
Hi! She's like, why did you wake me up?
Gotta get a
This
shirt.
is exactly how he looks right now. He is like, what the fuck?
You gotta get a shirt and a logo designed with all the dogs. Get the Goon Dogs. Get that shirt going out.
We'll get Bulldog on that. Next question is from me.
No way.
And the whole community.
Okay.
Oh.
Tenchi.
Oh shit.
Oh no. Oh no. Attention.
Street's been asking, man.
They have been asking.
Street's been asking.
What's your persona?
Man walked away.
It doesn't have to be kiss my ass.
Well, apparently, according to Twitter,
I think he'd be an Umbreon. A lot of people think that he would be a Rhino.
I don't know, man. I've heard a lot of people say Pikachu. I don't know.
I was about to say a lot of people say he'd be a Pikachu.
I think he'd be a saber-toothed tiger, honestly.
Some also dub him as Tenchichu. That's what the streets are saying.
Yeah.
I would Tenchi would be like, you know, one of those like, you know, saber-toothed tigers that are, but like they're like Persona is a saber-toothed tiger, but like they're like the small one, and like all their art is them being like, I'm big, and they're like 9 feet like shorter than everybody else, you know.
Let me go YouTuber first. What do you guys think Tenchi's persona is? Leave a comment
in the comments down below.
And whatever comment gets the most likes, that's his persona. And I'll get one of my friends who is a furry artist to draw it for this.
No. Hell
There
no.
you go,
No.
boys. Comment
No.
it.
Guess what, guys? That's a shoot.
No! No!
So in the
you know
comments below,
I'll
or
extend
tag
it.
us on Twitter. What do you think Pinchy's persona is?
I'll extend it. Fucking comment who you think all of ours are, and I'll get in contact. I'll get into contact with my furry friends, and I'll get this shit done.
Oh, man. I'm worried and excited.
Hey, Spady. I love you.
All right, our next question. Spooty, please. Spooty, please. Spooty, please.
He's like, give me attention.
Spooty, please.
Who are you talking to?
I'm trying to
Give me your love.
Kickback Jack's experience.
Daddy. Oh,
send me
me daddy.
They were trying to fuck my wings.
They were.
They were trying to fuck Skylar's wings. I was there for it. I saw it. I saw it.
I saw it.
I saw it.
Next question. What is this is from our boy Mikey Myers? What is your favorite anime of all time? And because all time questions are kind of like weird to answer, you can also just
Ever.
yeah, you can. What is your current favorite anime? If you have a favorite one of all time, then what's your favorite of all time? But what's your current favorite anime? I'm gonna say Tenchi. I'm gonna say Tenchi for last because obviously Tenchi doesn't watch anime.
Right.
Tyler, of the I know you don't watch a ton of anime, Tyler, but of the animes you have watched, which one do you think would?
What's the weeb doing?
I like I think Dragon Ball would be it. It would still be Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball Z. It would definitely be.
Basic ass bitch answer.
Look, man, I've seen it and I enjoyed it.
Dragon Ball's,
It's blurry as shit. What do you want me?
Yeah, what do you
Dragon Ball's a good shout. Good answer.
Uh,
Skyler. Oh no, Tyler, you
So
don't.
I was just gonna say, fuck you. I consider an anime Pokemon, the Pokemon animated series.
That's fair. I'll let that slide. Yeah.
And then the Yu-Gi-Oh. Yu-Gi-Oh was another one I liked.
God, don't say that. That Yu-Gi-Oh anime sucks, bro.
The first season, not after. Fuck all of that shit. I like the first season.
The first one was like one of the worst ones.
Whatever. The other ones after that were ass.
Bro, like, ugh.
And then
No one follows the rules.
B-Stars. B-Stars was another one I liked.
Oh my fucking god! Oh fuck!
You guys are scared to get personas, but you guys just outwardly say you guys love B-Stars. This is the most
rule.
Just because they're talking animals doesn't mean I'm a furry. The fuck?
You're telling me you're watching Yif the anime and you guys are fucking.
Discussion the other day with my friend. B-Stars is not made for furries. Do furries probably enjoy B-Stars? Yes. But B-Stars isn't just like, oh, this is a furry show. Yeah, that doesn't make everyone B-Stars furry.
It's also a good anime.
It does not. But B-Stars is good.
This man's gonna be like, oh man, I wanted to date the rabbit from Zootopia, but that doesn't make me a furry.
I assure you that's never crossed my mind.
Jeez.
Somebody's mind.
So you're telling me that me and you talking about Rouge the Bat, where that doesn't make us furry?
Look, I don't
does
know
have
what's
you
real
there.
anymore, man.
He does have
I don't
you
know what's real anymore. I don't know what's real anymore. Skylar, what's your answer? What's your answer for this?
I mean, I feel like we should have Tenchi go first because it's fucking obvious as hell.
He's gonna nah, fuck him. What's making him go last?
Yeah, he's going last because he could probably name a whole lot more.
I'm just looking at Tenchi's face right now.
You stop. Just stop. Skylar, what's your answer?
So I don't really watch anime, like, almost at all. I watched a few. I mean, the only one I've ever watched, like, full through without either stopping because it sucks or not being done with it currently is Gundam. So that almost defaults to being the answer. Even though I find it very funny that Amuro Ray is a fucking literal child and they bitch slap him in that show because he's like, oh, you don't want to go out there and kill people? What's wrong with you? I'm like, oh yeah, telling a child that, oh, you don't want to kill people? You fucking pussy.
I think. Oh, go ahead.
So so what made me end up watching it is because as a kid I had this Gundam PS2 game, so I played the shit out of it. So recently, me and my friend sat down because my friend was like, "Oh no, I'll watch Gundam." And I was like, "All right, fine." So we will sit down and we watch Gundam. Have you watched Gundam?
I've seen most of Gundam.
So you saw like the first like I'm talking about like the first. So like apparently they just release them in like as like movies on the Netflix now. So it's like an hour. It's like an hour or 2 hours long, and it's just basically what the whole like first thing of Gundam is. And so what I wasn't prepared for was that there's literally a nude scene in Gundam. Didn't know that.
Whoa.
Yeah, straight up. There's just a random shower scene like 80% through, and I'm just kind of like, the fuck is happening? I'm here to watch fucking robots fight.
Tight. Sick. This is obviously what I came for.
Me and my boy were just sitting on the couch like, yeah, brother, yeah. Me and him sat back like, oh, let's get boners together, bro. This rules.
Maddie has a lot of content.
I should have sucked a bigger dick. Anyways,
Let him know. Let him know.
For mine, I'm gonna Tyler. Beastars is one of my favorites right now. Fucking that time I got reincarnated as a slime is really good. That's a great one. Ray Zero is kind of fucked up, but it's really good. I hear Chainsaw Man's good. I gotta start watching that. I just recently started watching Mob Psycho 100.
What about the first 99 though?
Man, skipping. What about Dragon Ball A through Y?
Yeah.
Dragon Ball's cool. Dragon Ball's a good one. But yeah, and then I could fucking go on for a bit.
Right.
But like obviously the one that Tenchi's gonna say. But that one's up there for me too.
Remember Attack on Titan? Do you guys remember the Titans? Like, you remember the prequel? Or
Tenchi just answered this question, so we can get off this subject.
What is your favorite anime of all time and/or? Oh, also My Hero Academia. That one too. That's good.
My Hero Macadamia. Got it.
Mine is obviously Naruto. Dragon Ball Z.
No way.
Fucking
Wow.
way.
You like Naruto?
You like Naruto?
Since when, bro?
You like Naruto?
That's more disrespectful than mine. Mine.
Is your favorite character Sasuke?
Suck my dick, Sasuke. That's my favorite quote from the TV show.
Fuck this podcast, bro.
That's gonna be a good one. I want that clip.
I was in the middle of drinking. Wait, we gotta wait.
Hey Tenchi, is your favorite character from that
If you say her name, I swear to you.
Boruto? Is that his name?
I think that made him even more mad because he actually Naruto.
What about that hot blind chick?
She's not blind.
Why is her eyes blind then?
She's blind. Her family's eyes are.
Her eyes are blonde. Her eyes are blind colored. Why?
They are blind, but she's not blind.
Blind has a color.
Yeah, not working.
That's not a color. That's not a color.
I got you. It's real. No one fuck with Tenchi right now. Let him finish.
Sasuke.
Tenchi, finish, please.
Tenchi,
please.
finish.
So Naruto's obviously your favorite. Naruto rules.
Dragon Ball.
I got
Dragon Ball's up there.
You a JoJo guy?
Fuck no.
Oh, you don't like JoJo?
No.
Whoa, fucking explosive over here. Doesn't like the
Why?
Josephs.
No. Gurren Lagann. It's
Ooh, that's a good
Gurren
one.
Lagann, yeah.
Keep going. Just keep going.
Let's just move on.
The worst part is that's actually how some people say it. Did you?
I know. You guys watch. No, you guys keep going.
And, Sword Online.
Ooh,
Okay.
I never finished Sword Art
If
Online,
you
but I
die in the
heard.
game, you'll die in real life.
Whoa.
So if
That's
you
like-
die inside of Triple H, you'll be dead for real.
All right, next question.
Next question, please.
Next question.
Please, next question.
I'm on a roll. Let's go.
Next question. What is this was from Woodard T. What is or Woodard because fucking Woodard is in his name. God damn it, Tyler. What is your
did I say
favorite
wrong?
wrestling game?
Why did you call me
SmackDown
out? What
versus
did I
Raw
say?
2008.
Here comes the
That
pain.
was Raw 2008.
Did you
Look at
just
this-
2008?
I'm kidding. I just wanted to get you.
Okay.
No, my favorite one is NWO versus WCW versus NWO.
Holy shit.
Nitro Revenge.
Ooh.
64.
I almost just had a heart attack, bro.
I didn't even catch that he said 08. I was answering mine, and so like, God, that was a shitty game.
What was your favorite, Tyler? Because I didn't hear you.
It was Here Comes the Pain. Here Comes the Pain is my favorite.
That's a good one. You know you're OP at that shit, but it's a good one.
Well, it's because it's my favorite game. Fuck.
I think mine was WWE All Stars. I think it'd be fun if they did like an actual remake, not fucking Battlegrounds or the
Come on,
that
bro.
was. No, fuck
Bro.
Battlegrounds.
You mean the game that crashed every time Jeff Hardy did the Whisper in the Wind?
Fuck Battlegrounds. Give me a real sequel to WWE.
Remember the shitty PS2 port?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
What about
Remember the shitty Wii port? Cut like a majority of the characters out.
My favorite wrestling game is WWE Legends of WrestleMania. No way. That game sucked. The only cool thing about that game was you could sit there and go, oh, here's the SmackDown vs. Raw 2009 roster in the game, too. Too bad SmackDown vs. Raw 2009 also sucked.
That one was trash.
Every game since 07 has pretty much been Garbo. And even 07's overrated as shit, because 06 is just better. I'm like in between like three. Like SmackDown vs. Raw 06, I think is the best WWE game ever made. Straight up.
That's definitely my favorite SVR one.
I think it's the best WWE game they've made. Like, I know like people are gonna probably shit on that because they love fucking No Mercy or whatever, but suck my dick. And then there's that one, and then Fire Pro Returns was a insanely well put together game. Like, I love World, but there's just something about Returns that just was better somehow. And then fucking King of the Coliseum. Those two games were very good, very good. And were also my introduction to pro wrestling in general.
It's very nice.
So I found out that, because like I said in the first podcast, I thought wrestling was a Japanese thing and was nowhere else.
All right, Bo, what is your answer?
I already.
He said
All Stars. You
Oh,
fucking
sorry. Tired.
watch
That's
the Tyler.
Tyler. That's Tyler.
Look, man, it's past my sleep hour. It's past my bedtime now.
Oh,
Sorry.
oh yeah, I forgot. Tyler turned into a fucking old piece of shit and has a
Whatever.
Oh,
I actually go to bed early now. I got
Yeah,
a normal sleep schedule.
My favorite part, bro, the other day, he was talking to me about he has a knife. That's awesome. Is that a knife?
This is a railroad spike.
Oh, even better. Put it in his forehead.
Hold on. I'll be right back.
Do you have one too? I'm gonna pop if he comes in with one too.
We're just
That'd be
grabbing
great.
stuff? Okay.
Only railroad spikes. Only railroad spikes. No. Sweetie spood. Alright. I guess this was Az's then. Someone left theirs in my car.
Well, yeah, it wasn't me. I put
I
mine
didn't know we
in.
grabbed 2 of them. I thought we only grabbed 1.
I grabbed mine. That is just a knife.
You know what that reminds me of? Rico from Penguins of Madagascar. When he looked at him, he just pulled the fucking pocket knife and just looked at him menacingly.
Did you explain the railroad spike?
No, okay, yeah. So we got those from our trip to Naptown. We were driving down a mountain, and to be totally transparent, I thought I was going to puke.
Yes.
So we see a clearing, and I was like, and Diego was driving. And I was like, hey, Diego, pull over in this clearing, and it happened to be next to a railroad. So you pull over, and then everyone gets out the car, and everyone's like, oh my God. And I'm like, okay, so you motherfuckers were all about to throw up and tell me?
Yes.
No one's going to say anything? I'm the only one that says something?
We were going to tough it out.
No, fuck that shit.
Wow. You call him
Sucked.
pussy?
No, toxic masculinity, get out of here. Anyways.
Let him know, Bo. Let him know.
Anyways.
It's toxic masculinity. You know.
Yeah. That one's gonna be easy for me to do. That one's gonna be easy for me to do. So I'll try to make like blood spurts come out of it. Anyway. That's where the railroad spikes are from. Was from now.
Yes.
All right. Yeah.
But yeah, so those are all the questions.
Also,
Those are all the Q&As.
Jackie did not know that there was a railroad spike in our room this whole time. So I walked in there and grabbed it and picked it up. She goes, "What the fuck is that?" I was like, "It's a railroad spike." And she goes, "What? Just don't question it." And then I just walked out.
But further, thank you all for the questions. Again, either in our Discord that we advertise on the regular, there's a Q&A section. You can drop questions in there if you have any questions on the podcast.
Or you can comment in the comments of this video.
Yeah, that too. Don't forget to comment about our personas.
Oh.
I hope I'm something cool like a hyena.
Now, all right, we could go one of two ways about this.
Okay.
Either we can go ahead and talk about the Vaganza one, or we can briefly let Tyler talk about him and Tenchi, or Tyler and Tenchi talk about fucking going to Naptown as they're fucking psychos.
We went there.
I don't care to talk about that because I imagine they got some stuff that happened that they could talk about.
Naptown was just fun as fuck. Like, it was. We rode up there with Maddie the day after DPW, from Front Row. Shout out Maddie. And we went up there. I made my debut in a battle royal, which is nuts. I was Guap Bo, and Tenchi was Eddie Guerrero.
Mm-hmm.
At least it wasn't Laparca.
We almost pitched it. We did almost pitch it.
What about Psychosis? You want
to be Psychosis?
You know what the mask looks like?
Anyway.
What about the Great Sasuke?
So, I think the craziest part of that story is the afterwards. So we go, we crash at Bradley Prescott IV's house because he is out of town. And so we crash there with Phoenix Nitro and Willow Nightingale, which is nuts. Shouts out. She is in.
She's up in the fucking cold.
She is in Tokyo. I was about to get there. Yeah, write that down. She just made her debut in Tokyo Joshi Pro this week. So shouts out. But the funny part of that story was Maddie goes to turn the heat on. Dalt messages Maddie and goes, "Hey, did you turn the heat on?" He goes, "Yeah." He goes, "No, I was told we can't have the heat on in this house because it's like an old house or something." He's like, "It'll blow up." It was his exact words.
It is an old house, and Bradley was working on it. Yeah.
Yeah, Bradley was working on the house. It was like, okay. So Maddie turns it off. Because I was out during this because I had been up for like 54 hours before this. So I didn't know none of this had transpired until I woke up in the morning. And so the next day, we go to Hot Boys with fucking like Kemp, J Rose, Lazarus, Sandra Moon, and Sonico. And fucking we mentioned it to Kemp that, hey, yeah, we slept in the cold. And he was like, Why the fuck
Oh,
y'all
wait,
sleep
hold-
in the cold?
Hold on, mind you, everybody else had fucking blankets. I didn't. I had to sleep in a fucking
Again,
robe.
I didn't know that.
Bring one next time, loser.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, write that down. So we sat there and was telling Kemp about how cold it was in the house, and he goes, "Why didn't y'all just turn the heat on?" And Dalt was like, So the night before, Dalt stayed with the delinquents and Jet in the house. It was like, Josh Fuller told me that we couldn't turn the heat on. He was like, why the fuck would I put y'all in a house that you can't turn the heat on? And it turns out that fucking Mikey had like a scary experience of like someone turning on, like flipping a switch and the fireplace lighting up, and it scared the shit out of him. So he was scared of turning the heat on because he thought the house was gonna blow up. And Dalt believed it.
Sick.
So we slept in the cold.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Now let's get on to the news. The Vaganza won. October 5th, Vaganza won. What the fuck?
Yes. It's all of it is fucking surreal. So like we touched upon earlier, we fucking it was Tyler's birthday show. So all of this was organized by Superjaw. All of it was organized by Superjaw and set up. So we then me and Joe start talking. It's at AML Future Stars. We start talking, and Joe's like, "Hey, do y'all want to co-produce the show? Like have Goon Squad be co-producers of the show?" And I was like, "What the fuck?" Yes. I was like, I don't think anyone would object to that. I think that would be kind of sick. And so essentially when the show just comes together and it's all of us having our logo on the fucking screen and on the graphics and everything else, makes no sense that our graphic is up there. Just makes no sense.
Oh, we got a logo.
Yeah. Like, the fact that, like, it's just there in the corner is mind-blowing. And being attached to it. And so, Bo, do you want to touch more about it?
About what?
The whole show.
About what?
No, I'm good, actually.
You said what?
I'm good, actually.
What the fuck?
Yeah, no, thanks. I think we should just end here.
No. So the show was a mix of it was part Fortnite tournament, part wrestling.
The Vaganza 2 trailer just started playing as soon as I unlocked my phone.
Well, that's on brand.
Yeah. At least it was a Vaganza.
I think I'll use my credit card.
I think I'll use my credit card.
Part Fortnite tournament, part wrestling show, extravaganza. No extra needed Vaganza. Wow, wordplay.
Wow.
That was the first time I got to wrestle Rob Killjoy. So that was fun. Don't know how that was the first time we've ever wrestled.
It doesn't even make sense. It feels like y'all would have wrestled like 100 times.
That sounds like when I say it, it feels like I need to fact check it. Like I was like, that doesn't seem accurate, but like it was. All of the goons were there. I was there. Tyler was there. Tinsharu was facing off against his partner. Daniel Crossley, Dylan Crossley, we're not sure what his name is.
Drillin' Dylan. Yeah.
That's Dylan Cross.
Drillin' Dylan is the absolute. Yes, sir.
All I know about the fucking Tenchi Crossley match, it went very well for them, and they both had a very good one-on-one match.
Don't be sorry. Kick his fucking head in, bro. You're trying to win.
Oh!
Yeah.
That is a false statement.
It was a good one-on-one match for 10
You lie.
seconds.
It was 30 seconds.
Okay.
Whoop my ass with a chair. You lie.
Skyler was there. Skyler was in a triple threat. He faced James Ryan and Chance Ricer.
He was in two.
Sorta.
He was technically in 2 triple threats.
Skylar decided to leave said triple threat and insert himself into the long shots one-on-one matchup.
Don't give me power.
Making us match a triple threat. And he proceeded to dog walk said long shots. This is a funny like pre-show story. So we find like it's the AML Center is about 3 hours from Jacksonville. Tyler, you were already there, right?
Yeah, I went up the day before and spent the night at Super Jaws.
So Tyler was already there.
I had a hotel 5 minutes away.
Yes. So Tenchi and I drove up like that morning with Crossley and
Senior official Morgan.
Yep. Morgan was there. Forgot Morgan was there. But yeah. So fucking we get there and we pull up. And so Skylar's on his way. Tyler and Superjaw are already there. Superjaw's like, hey Tyler, can you run and go get some stuff? Oh my
god.
Yeah. And then I was like,
yeah, on the vlog at least.
So Tyler leaves. Skylar pulls up right when Tyler leaves. And I'm like, hey Skylar, what's up? I was like, I kept trying to fucking sing Reunited, but then everyone kept leaving. So then he's like, where's Tyler and Tenchi? And I was like, well, Tyler just left.
So Tenchi's
here though.
I had left for Crossley.
I was like, Tenchi's here though. So let's go find him, and then we could at least do the 3 of us, and we'll sing.
And we're asking around, and everyone's like, I don't know.
Fucking surprise, we can't fucking find Tenchi. Living his gimmick.
Not even a bit. We literally couldn't find him. Like,
where 30 minutes had gone by, and I had not seen Tenchi, and no one could tell me where he was at. And I was legitimately getting worried because I was like, all right, where the fuck is this dude? So, and I asked, and this is exactly what I thought. I asked around, I said, hey, when Tyler left earlier, did you see Tenchi get in his car? Every single fucking person I said no. Every person I asked said they did not see Tenchi get in his car.
1,000%.
So, can I now tell my side of it?
Oh, wait, I think right after we was leaving the, oh no, we was at the pizza place. My phone was vibrating, and I was like, why is Bojack calling me? Pick up. Where the fuck are you?
So what ended up happening was I get a phone call from Bo. Where the fuck is Tenchi? Is Tenchi with you? I was like, yeah. He's with me. So what ended up happening was me, Jackie, and Dylan get in the car and start leaving, and right when we're backing up, Tenchi grabs the door handle. We're like, oh fuck, okay, he's coming with us. And he opens the door last second while we're backing up and gets in the car, closes the door, we leave.
Yeah.
So it was literally like none of us knew Tenchi was coming until Tenchi got in the car.
I know, I know y'all didn't really like pull out as y'all was about to leave. Like Dylan was like open, like walking around to your side, and as soon as he opened the door and he like sat down, that's when he closed the door. But then like I opened it, I got in, and then you turned your head. What the fuck? When did you? All right.
Yeah. I was like, because I didn't know he got in the car, and I was like, what the fuck? Okay, you're coming too.
Me and Bo, they're like, no, Tenchi didn't go with Tyler. Like, what the fuck? No, they left. Tyler left before. I definitely saw Tenchi after Tyler left.
I'm definitively telling me that they saw Tenchi after Tyler left.
It wasn't like oh, I think it was no. Tyler left, and I still saw Tenchi, so I don't know where Tenchi is. And so and then I looked at Bo. I was like, oh, you drove Tenchi, right? And he goes, yeah. I'm like, Tenchi didn't like drive himself or anything.
Wait, he had a question. So did I bring Tenchi? Like,
I was like, he was fucking with me. Like,
I'm saying, where did he go? Like, I literally, you know what I said to Bo? I looked at Bo and goes, did that fucker just like walk somewhere? Like, did he just leave the building and walk somewhere? Like, there's nothing around here to walk to.
I was like, you know what? It's not out of the question.
Yeah, he was like, Tenchi probably did actually.
So then that's when I called Tenchi. I'm like, where the fuck are you? He was like, I'm with Tyler. I was like, what do you mean you with Tyler?
the fuck?
Because I think simultaneously while Bo is calling Tenchi, Skylar called me. So we're all on a phone call, and I'm like, he's here in the car.
I'm like, no one knows.
I was like, what do you mean nobody knows?
I'm like, peel back the curtain a little bit. I'm sitting there like, I'd like to talk to Tenchi and Crossley because, I have to be a part of 2 different matches tonight.
Right.
So I'm just kind of like, where the fuck is this dude, man?
So we got spots to call, but it's just gone.
We can also talk about this fucked Little Caesars that we went to. Because
I wasn't there for that.
Okay,
so.
yeah.
Is that about the drive-through one?
Yes. So what ended up happening was fucking we go to Food Line first. We get like drinks and chips and shit like that. We leave. We then go to Little Caesars. Little Caesars is literally right beside where we were at. Like not even 2 minutes away. We get there. It says it opens at like 9 a.m. and it is like 11. And fucking so we walk up to the door and the door is locked. Okay, there's no cars in the parking lot except for like 2, and it's like there's people sitting in those cars. I was like, all right, well, what the fuck? And then we go to the drive-thru, and while we're sitting in the drive, and we tried calling them. We did try calling them too, like before we went there. No one answered. Like we called twice, nobody answered. So when we go to the drive-thru, they answer and they go, "Hey, what would you like to get?" And I was like, so we were getting like 10 pizzas. I was like, yeah, can we get like 5 cheese pizzas and 5 pepperoni pizzas? And they're like, well, for an order that big, you should have called. And I interrupted her. I said, we did. Twice. You didn't answer.
No.
And she goes, okay, yeah, the total will be $50. You can just come around. I was like, okay, thank you.
Bet. Fucking bet.
Yeah, like, I mean, that just kind of reminds me, like, if we're just on the content or the topic of this trip and everything, the day after the show. No, it was the day before the show. It was the day before the show, or when I first got there. It doesn't matter. That part really doesn't matter. All I know is I was in a hotel room by myself, and everyone was like, "Well, I'm too far away, so I didn't get to hang out with like anybody at all that entire time I was down there, except the day of the show." Which, thanks guys, appreciate it.
That's a thanks, Tyler. I was 3 hours away.
Well, to be fair,
he wasn't the night before.
I got there late.
But I went to. Bo knows about this because I sent him all my vlog footage. I'm like, I'm hungry, and I'm in North Carolina. I'm gonna go get Bojangles. So I drive to Bojangles. I have this whole thing where I'm zooming in and out of the fucking Bojangles logo, going, oh shit, I'm gonna get fucking Bojangles. I see that the drive-thru is closed, but I still see that the inside's open. So I'm like, okay, drive-thru machines break, or they're fucking, it's not busy, so they have them closed, so you have to go inside. Fine. I much rather go inside when I order anyway, because I feel like it's a lot easier to convey what you want instead of through the machine where you might get stuff fucked up. So all right, cool. I walk in. The first thing the lady goes, "Oh yeah, you can order anything except for we don't have any chicken." And I'm just like,
So what can I order?
No, I just went, all right, have a good day. And I just left. And I pull out my phone on my way to the car, and I vlog again, and I'm just like, they're out of chicken. I'm gonna kill myself. And I just got in my car, and it just cuts.
So like,
there's a similar story. Malcolm's friend, me and Malcolm's friend, we see him as a brother. His name is Don, and he went to a restaurant as well. I don't remember which one it was, but like, he was like trying to order some chicken.
It was a chicken place though.
Yep, and the face that he makes when he gets irritated, it's like quickly he goes like this, like he really go like does that heavy breathing and stare. So when he does that heavy breathing and stare, you already know he's very irritated. So when he ordered his chicken, she says, "Sir, we're out of chicken," and I shit you not, if he has something in his hand,
yeah, he fucking thrown it, yeah.
It's the chicken accessories. How are you out of chicken? That's like saying Buffalo Wild Wings is out of chicken.
He said that is your. He said that is what you sell. It's chicken and chicken accessories.
My thing too is like, I'm just kind of like, you're Bojangles,
Mhm.
and you do not have chicken. Why are you even open?
Thank you. So
I don't care that you have the other shit.
right,
That's like a
I
Popeyes.
came for chicken.
That is like a Popeyes going, oh, we don't have any chicken. Not the chicken sandwich, just we're out of chicken.
That's KFC. Imagine KFC saying we're out of chicken.
It's like McDonald's
Oh,
going, we're out
it
of...
was KFC. I remember Don.
Oh, yours was KFC?
Yeah, I remember Don was explaining like he wanted.
Kentucky
That's fucked.
Fried
chicken. Yeah, well, it's Kentucky Fried. Go fuck yourself today. You ain't getting shit.
But no, for those of you that like aren't like from like the area, like fucking Bojangles is like one of them like top Southern restaurants.
It's
So
the
like,
one thing I make sure I get every time I go.
if you're not from the South, you hear a lot. Like, that's what people from the South are gonna tout. It's like a place you need to go is fucking Bojangles.
I get the French
But
fries
it's good,
and a
yeah.
chicken sandwich.
Yep.
Every time.
It's the classic. And then they just said, fuck you.
Like, I went to Zaxby's, and Zaxby's is good, but, like...
This is good, but it's not the same.
It's not Bojangles,
Yeah,
bro.
it's not
It's not Bojangles.
I couldn't get my bow rounds, I couldn't get my French fries, and I couldn't get my chicken sandwich, and I couldn't get my special Mountain Dew that they have there, and I was upset.
Zaxby's is better in Georgia than it is in Carolina, but it's still not as good as Bojangles.
So
Like, I went to Cookout the one night, and, like, Cookout's good.
yeah. So to
Cookout bangs.
kind of bring it back. So me and Skylar showed up a day early, and so we went and hung out at the AML training school the day before the show, which was going over like last minute details with Super Jaw about the show, and we did a fucked stream that night. It is
Which
me.
boiled down to them playing Fortnite and me with the live house mic doing bits.
Yes. Which kind of also translate to the next fucking part where fucking the next day they gave us live mics during the show.
Mistake.
Very big mistake. Us having a live mic during the show was fucked.
But yeah, we had a show. We did the show. There was wrestling on that show,
There was.
and we wrestled on it.
And we had a Fortnite tournament, which James Ryan won. Because he was the only motherfucker to bring a controller.
Man,
What a-
fuck James, right?
What a cheater, bro.
He's the only unprofessional piece of shit. Only one to bring a damn controller.
That's why I left. That's why I left that.
James Ryan, you look me in the fucking eyes, you unprofessional piece of
You gotta
shit.
zoom in on this one. You gotta zoom in on this one.
I'll fucking zoom in. I know how to zoom in.
I know
Professional piece of shit. You didn't deserve that win.
No way.
The next time I see you, it's hands. All day. All fucking
I didn't know
day.
how to sign up. I would have joined. But I didn't know how to sign
Yeah.
up.
Oh, I'm gonna say it again.
Let's talk about that.
How the fuck? Oh, is this supposed to be a Goon Squad show? And you put only one member of the Goon Squad in the Fortnite tournament.
Why did I get put in the tournament and not Tenchi?
Why did
I-
one of
I
us
don't
get thrown
know.
in? Why did
They-
one of us
they-
get
they
thrown
won-
in? And
they
but
won first.
but you got fucking you gotta fill out with everyone else. You know, this is only a Goon Squad show or something. A Goon Squad Super Goon collab show. But you know, fuck the Goon Squad, I guess. God damn.
Which, to be fair, we all wrestled except for Tyler, but Tyler hadn't debuted yet.
Mhm.
But
I ain't booking that guy.
fuck this Fortnite tournament.
Yeah, play a
Shit,
real
Give me
game.
a fighting game, bro. Give me a
Play a real put a real game tournament on there, bro.
I do think a fighting tournament would be dope.
It's the best one. Fighting games are just perfect for tournaments. Plus, fighting, wrestling. Oh,
Whoa, whoa. But nah, to like give like I guess like some closing thoughts. It was really fun. It was crazy. Like Tenchi mentioned earlier, Maddie was the only like fan that showed up. So shout out to Maddie.
there is so Tenchi's sister showed up. This was very funny. when
Shout
this
out to
happened.
Shalia.
Yes. So again, peeling back the curtain, I left the James Ryan Chance Rising match out the back door, and you know, to come back, I looped all the way around the building and walked through the back door. And as I'm coming back in, Tenchi's sister shows up. I was like, oh, hey, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, oh, yeah, Tenchi's wrestling next. It's him versus Crossley. And she goes, I know. I'm like, yeah, those two are going to have a really good time out there. And then she goes, what?
When Tenchi's music hit, she walked in and sat down next.
Yes, exactly. Because I was talking to her out there. And then fucking... I just remember they're wrestling, they're doing this fun fucking babyface, fucking shine it up, doing a bunch of pins. I come in, first words out of her mouth, what the
hell? Wait, when you came out?
Yeah.
So when you,
when he came out, yeah.
I did hear that.
And my favorite part is, so I come out, do blah, 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 and then I go, when I tell Crossley I'm gonna break his fucking arm again, and then when I wrapped his arm around the barricade and fucking super stomped the shit out of it, all I hear is she'll like, why?
Fucking white Michael commentary. Damn, you really trying to break that kid's arm? What the hell?
That whole match, I was purely listening for Tenchi's sister's reaction because I was just playing off of every single one of them. I'd hit Tenchi with the chair, and then I'd hear a reaction. I'm like, oh, I'm going for it again. I'm like, oh, here comes another one.
Oh shit! But nah, like seriously though, like fucking like Joe and fucking Tyler, like totally didn't have to like ask us to help with that or be involved with that at all. And the fact that they trusted us for fucking psychopath fucking assholes to assist, like genuinely, and like it because it's not like it wasn't just like, hey, we can fucking throw your logo on. Okay, do you like want to like help with this? And it's like, that's fucking crazy,
right?
Like, that's even real.
Like, to peel the curtain back for the upcoming show we're talking about, like we're making all the decisions along with Superjaw. So like who's on the show, like handling the sponsors of the show, like handling everything that like actually goes into a wrestling show. We're doing it. Along with Joe and Tyler, obviously, doing most of it, because they have experience running a show before.
We are helping Joe and Tyler.
Yeah, they definitely are doing, like, the more of the stuff.
Yes.
But we are also right there along with them.
The fact that we have the opportunity to help out in any fucking way, let alone as much as we are, is fucking insane.
Like, them being so open to whatever the shit we've brought up so far in terms of booking is kind of crazy.
Because like we have like kind of still peeling the curtain back. We have fucked up ideas.
And fucked up. We have some really fucked up ideas.
And they were like, yeah. And I'm just like,
and it's like they're excited about it. And it's like
that's I'm right there with you, Skylar. It's like, hey, I have this idea. It's pretty fucked up, but we could probably get something out of it. And like, now we could.
Like, here.
Oh, don't tell me that.
Let me peel back this curtain even more.
How many curtains are we pulling?
Well, hey, shut up, bitch. So yeah, exactly. So the me. All right. So the me going in that match with Tenchi and Crossley, that was the night before decision.
Yes.
It's. We're sitting there. We're talking about my match with JR and Chance, and I'm just like, what if I just leave? And they're like, I'm like, yeah, because they want to fight each other so bad. I'm just gonna get the fuck out of there.
Right.
Like, okay.
And then at that point, that was all it was just you leaving.
And then I was gonna do something. Like I was talking to them. I was gonna do something else on the show besides that. But then Bo was like, "What if we do cross?"
Why are you mimicking?
I'm sorry. Keep going.
Bo was like, "Hey, Tenchi and Cross are gonna be there. What if we have them beat the shit out of each other?" And then I went.
That was last minute too. Yeah, that was the day before.
Literally.
I was not going to show up with anything. I was just
because we were
me calling Tenchi to let him know that he was gonna be on the fucking show.
Right.
Was how he fucking was like, oh, I should bring my gear then. I'm like, yeah.
I text Joe like the night. Hey, so like, Daniel Crossley, because Crossley wasn't originally gonna come with Crossley.
Yeah.
But then he was free, and I was like, "Hey, do you like just want to ride with us?" And he was like, "Yeah, sure." So I texted Joe, and I thought about it. I was like, "Hey, man, both of these motherfuckers are already going to be here. Like, like, do we have room to like let them do some shit?" And he was like, "Yeah, we can probably figure it out." And he was like, and he doesn't relate. He's like, "Yeah, we got it. We're good." Like, hey.
Yeah, and so like they didn't even have graphics made, nothing. So like that night, so y'all remember the stream? Y'all remember the stream that we were talking about earlier, the Scuff stream? This is all during that Scuff stream.
Yeah, we're doing all of this shit off mic.
Because like yeah, so we close the mic and go, "Hey man, we should fucking do this. This seems like a good idea." And then like he whispers it, like Skylar comes up, whispers in my ear the idea of fucking the Skylar coming in and interrupting Tenchi and Dylan for the fucking match, and I'm like, yes. Yes.
Alright. No, but yeah, that day before we're all sitting there and you know, Joe gets the text from Bo who's like, "Oh yeah, make him have a match." And then I was like, "Oh, with me leaving, what if I just run in on Tenchi and Crossley and make it a triple threat?" And then they were all like all for it, and I was like, "Alright, cool." And then I was like, all right, I gotta get a hold of Tenchi. So Tyler calls Tenchi, and I just use his phone. And I'm like, "Hey Tenchi, it's me, Skylar. Bring your gear tomorrow, you're wrestling." And he's like, "Oh shit." I'm like, yeah. I'm like, "Yeah, it's gonna be you versus Crossley to start, and then I'm gonna make it a triple threat." And he goes, "Hold on." And then he makes it a 3-way call with me, Tenchi, and Crossley, which I was like, you could have just told him, but okay. "Hey, Crossley." And I was telling him,
yeah.
He was like, "Oh, this sounds great," or whatever. I'm like, "Yeah, at the beginning of the match, I'm going to say I'm going to break your fucking arm." And there was a silence, and all you hear is Crossley, "Oh, you fucking asshole." I'm like, yeah, this is what we're doing. So yeah, if you want to know how things go down, we literally booked like one of the only 2 real angles. We decided to do that the day before at like 2 a.m. the day before the show.
All last minute.
Dead ass.
It was just so funny because I looked at the time too, and we all did that. I was just like, in my head, I was like, the show's in like 10 hours.
Yeah, the show was early as fuck too. It was like the middle of the day. So
like 12,
like,
yeah, because the event itself started at noon.
So, I mean, the vlog will cover a lot of like the day of and like kind of the setup for the show. I think what we need to talk about is the Kickback Jacks experience.
Dude,
that was
I don't know how much I want to talk about Kickback Jacks.
No. We need to leave it at someone tried to fuck your wings, and
All
you
I'm
and Malachi are fucking fucked fuckers, and that is what we should leave it at.
All I'm saying is, you could just imagine us and a group of people who associate with us all sitting at a big table at a restaurant, how that would go.
We took over that. We took over someone's birthday party.
I said, look at all these fucking idiots we're surrounded by.
So I got to this Kickback Jacks a little later than everyone else because I was like doing last minute things at the venue, and fucking I get there and I look and there was like a 10-year-old's birthday party happening behind us. Yes.
And the worst part is, as anyone listening to this probably knows is the worst part, this 10-year-old's birthday party is right behind us, but the worst part is the worst part about that 10-year-old's birthday party is that this 10-year-old whose birthday it was right behind, out of all people, me. Out of all the people. And I would say something, and fucking Bo would be just... I look at Bo, and Bo would be like, he'd be laughing, but he's also like, this is hilarious and funny, but like, you're also like, there's a child behind you.
You trying to enjoy his birthday?
And then it escalated to someone wanted to fuck Skylar's wings while this 10-year-old is still behind us.
And I had to defend myself.
Yeah.
At that point, I'm like, these are my wings. I can't just let you do this.
And then at some point, Malachi and Skylar just start screaming, "Yeah, fuck that bitch!" I don't even remember the context.
I do, but we can't say it.
No, I remember now. Yeah, I remember the context now.
My favorite part about it was that was the moment where after that night I made that tweet. I'm like, hey, if any promotion needs a tag team where you just need a tag team to do backstage segments and be completely fucking fucked, just book me and Malachi to stand in front of a camera with 2 microphones and we're just gonna go crazy. Because my favorite part is outside looking in, if you weren't like paying attention to us, it sounds like me and him were probably just saying gibberish, but I know since Bo was sitting across from us, me and Malachi were legit like saying full sentences and saying shit, but we're saying it so fast.
They're just so fucked up, and I just had to sit there and witness all of it, and I was like, God, what the fuck is happening?
And then the parking lot.
It just got in the parking lot, man. Everything just.
Which the parking lot did get recorded. I'm like 90% certain.
so.
They got recorded.
Yeah.
We recorded the outro for the vlog.
Yes.
And then everyone that came to dinner started singing "Oh Scissor Me."
That part.
Oh, scissor me, daddy. Oh, scissor me, daddy. Oh, scissor me, daddy. Oh, scissor me, daddy. Oh, scissor me, daddy.
Yep. In the middle of a fucking Kickback Jack's parking lot.
But yeah,
At like 9 p.m.
I loved Malachi before and I thought he was cool, but after that Kickback Jacks thing, I was like, oh yeah, me and Malachi are gonna be fucked up right now.
But yeah, so that was the experience of the first Vaganza. So and of course the Vaganza 2 is coming up on December 15th.
Hopefully, I have another podcast by then.
Hopefully, we should, but you know, we said that before, and it took 2 months.
Remember when we thought we wanted this to be like at least like bi-weekly?
It's been 2 months. It's been 2 months.
Bi-monthly, maybe.
Yeah. That's what it is. It's a bi-monthly podcast.
Welcome to the Goon Squad quarterly podcast. Ready for 4 podcasts a year?
Look, all right.
Before December 31st is my goal.
Before December.
Alright, that's how we're into the podcast. Thank y'all for joining us. God damn it. All the important fucking information and shit is in the fucking description. all the important shit is gonna be Scott's talking is judging us.
Zach, you know what you gotta do with that one. You know you gotta do it that way.
You gotta zoom in.
Come here, This podcast has gone to shit. You can get up here.
She's like, what the hell is this? What is this? What is this?
Thank you guys for watching. Fucking God damn it. Fuck
Yep,
this.
you have anything to say?
Yep. Thought so.
Mine's sleeping.
Oh, that's already did it.
All right.
Aww.